What is going on, my peoples? Welcome back to the channel. And keeping on with the selling, we have Gamora from the original Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. And that Volume 1 Guardians of the Galaxy is one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm not even talking about Marvel movies. I am talking about movies in general. I enjoy this movie so much. I had a blast at the movie theater watching this movie. I had zero expectation from this movie. I never, contrary to many other like Captain America, Iron Man, Spider-Man, everybody else, I knew previously about all of those characters, but I had no knowledge about the Guardians of the Galaxy. I have never read a comic. I have never seen them anywhere before. So when I heard that we're making a movie about this and I saw the concept art for these people, I'm like, what the hell is that? But anyways, time kept on going and the first trailer released and the trailer looked very cool. So I went to the theater and when I watched this movie, I was blown away. I enjoyed this movie so much. I liked everything about this movie. Every joke landed. The action, the places that they visit, the locations, everything. I love everything about this movie. And when it came to Volume 2, I had so much expectation for that Volume 2 movie, and it let me down badly. It really did. I hated Volume 2 because the contrary happened. Like I went to Volume 1 with no expectation. Amazing movie. It blew it over the top for me. I went to I went into Volume 2 with all the expectations in the world to be better than the one, or to be at least as good as Volume 1, and it was nothing but worse in my opinion. If you liked it, good for you. I did not like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. The only thing out of all that movie that I liked, it is the worst part of the movie, is that Yandu dies. And it fucking sucks that he dies, but it was the only thing. It was the only thing that moved me in the entire movie. Everything else, the jokes were really bad. The only good jokes were on the trailers. The jokes on the actual movie were, none of them landed. I didn't like the story. I didn't like the villain. I like nothing at all about the movie. So yeah, and yet here I am like an idiot selling my Volume 1 Gamora so I can get the Volume 2 Gamora. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but this is with my approach on all the figures that I'm selling. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, well, what the hell? It don't matter. So if this figure sells, I will be getting Gamora on Volume 2. If it doesn't, well, obviously I would definitely must not be getting it. I will keep this one. And I will look forward to Volume 3 to see if she changes her outfit to something that I am more inclined to spend my money on. But if you're interested on this Gamora, on this look from the Volume 1 Gamora, it's up for sale. So we're going to take a look at it real quick. And let's see everything that she comes with and the condition that the figure that I have in my hand is on. Alright guys, so thankfully I do have the brown shipper for this one. Here it is, and it is in perfect condition. It's not dirty or anything like that. So really neat. You guys are gonna be getting that if you get this figure. Obviously you have the art cover inside, perfect, pristine, beautiful looking. You have the window, same, and then you have the box with the accessories. Now when you come to the accessories, you have all the hands, you have this stand, get out of here, and then you have the collapsed sword and then the extended sword with this little foam here protecting the tip, and then you have green wrist pegs that you don't get with any other figure, so you better take care of the ones you have on the figure and this, because you don't see them in anyways, but these are green, so they are special for Gamora. So coming to the figure itself, and this figure when it came out, it was one of the best looking head sculpt, because this head sculpt looks so much like Zoe Saldana. It really does. The only problem is it has this dead stare like the new one does, because the new one, I don't know if you noticed, but the new one is the exact same head sculpt. It's just painted differently. So they decided to do the exact same head sculpt, no expression, dead stare for the volume 2. Thank you, Hot Toys. Could you please take a little bit more effort next time? But anyways, she comes with rooted hair, which is a nightmare, you guys know. And I don't know how to treat it, so I don't, put products or anything on it. So that's gonna be completely up to you. What do you want to do with it, if you know how to work it out? But there you go. It has a couple of flyer hairs because the air from the air conditioner is hitting her directly. So she has a rubber body, which is one of the problems with people have with this figure. You guys know I pose my figures. If you watch my collection video, she's posed bending her elbows, both of them. And as you can see here, there is barely to none, I can say there is barely to none of damage on the elbows. There is no creasing, there is nothing going on. It has endured, and I left it in that position for months. So over here you can see it a little bit, but there's no big deal. It was in that position for months, and that is all you can see on that arm. This one is even better. You cannot see anything. So yeah, that is the worst part of this figure. And as you guys can see, it holds up very well. So if you're afraid to pose it or anything like that, I wouldn't be, because I pose her, and as you can see, no problems at all. It even looks like those creases are part of the actual inside of a human being arm, because that's how it looks. If you look at your elbow on the inside, that's how it looks anyways. So yeah, to be honest, I don't even know if it's from the creasing from me folding it, or it came like that at this point. I don't know. But anyway, let's say it's for me folding it, for her holding the sword. Coming down, he has this really cool belt where you can store the sword here on the side. Really, really neat. And also down to the boots. I don't know why, but I really love boots. Like Hot Toys makes the coolest boots, or I don't know if it's Marvel, and Hot Toys reproducing them. They do a really great job. By the way, Drax has the best boots in the entire MCU. My favorite boots in my collection are from Drax the Destroyer. So really neat. Here we have Gamora, the one that I have on hand, the one you're gonna be getting if you choose to buy from me. Now let's go to eBay and take a look how much it's going for. Alright guys, coming down to eBay, I am blown away by the prices I'm seeing on Gamora. I was not expecting Gamora to be this expensive. As you can see here, we have buy now, cheap and low, and we have a filter for $200, because let's be honest, she's not going to be less than $200. Nonetheless, you do your own research and you see what you can find. You don't have to go for the research that I'm doing. That is more than obvious, but there you go. So if you start scrolling down here, you have these two, which are sponsor and really, really expensive. So this is the first one that is not a sponsor one, but it's from volume 2, and this is the very first one we have for volume 1, and it's going for $357. And I am blown away that this is the cheapest Gamora you can get on eBay right now. The second cheapest one is this one right here. And this one, the seller for this one, it only has 552 positive feedback, or feedback in general. I don't know how it works. It works something around that. And I think it's the feedback is 100% positive. That's how it works. 552 people, 100% possible. All right. So this one has a very, very, very good feedback with 98%. This is an amazing seller and long-time member, the whole 9 yards. So this guy is going for $368. Ouch. So this guy is claiming that his figure is new, but it's open. So if it's open, in my opinion, it's not new anyways. But and it has a very low feedback, so I don't know how to go about that. But anyway, let's gonna take this price into consideration because it's the cheapest one, and we also going to be taking a look at that one because this would be the one to go if you're trying. If I would be buying this figure right now, I will get this one because I would rather pay $10 more and go for a reputable company, because this is a company, this is not a guy. There's no guy with 77,000 items, no way. This is obviously a company over there in Taiwan, and this could possibly be just a guy, right? So he has 100% feedback, which is really cool, but it has very low numbers. So I would rather pay the other $10 and get it from this guy. I know I'm gonna be fine. So really nice. The figure I'm trying to get is this one right here, the 251 from volume 2. And so $20 that I have to pay Sideshow to send this to me, and $20 that I have to pay to send the figure to you guys is going to be $290 if I want to break even. But I have to be honest with you guys, I think these prices are ridiculous for Gamora, to be quite honest. So what I'm gonna do is this is going for $370. I'm going to take a hit of $20 towards my next purchase, and I am going to sell my Gamora for $270. That is a $100 drop from the good seller, or a $90 drop from this other seller here, if you want to take that into consideration. But yeah, I think for the prices that I'm seeing on eBay, I think it's a good deal. I don't know why Gamora is so expensive right now, but yeah. So let's go with that. $270 for Gamora Volume 1, shipped to your house within the United States. If you are interested in purchasing this particular Gamora, because there's obviously another one coming out and it's way cheaper than that, or actually I'm selling it for about the same because it's 251 plus 20, there's 270. So you can get either one, the one that you like the best. So follow me on Instagram or contact me on Instagram, and we can make a deal through there. So thank you guys for watching this video, and don't be a stranger on the channel. Be around.